Greetings, walkers. Welcome to another episode of Katenai-jo's travels through Skyrim. It is a beautiful night, well, no, it is an overcast night in Markarth. Khajiit wishes to see what the rumor mill has going about in the Silver Blood Inn. So let us find out.
The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
What do you need?
Oh, it's you. Sorry to hear about your imprisonment. I'm sure the guards didn't mean to throw you in jail.
Right, sure they didn't.
Yes, I've heard such things. The Jarl has things under control. Don't you worry. Ah, yes. Here, take a look at this. Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Any aspiring mage would do well to look for the college in Winterhold. Head there, and you'll get what you're after. Although our Jarl's humble wizard might be willing to help you too. Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus.
Yes?
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Fascinating. Something going on in the warrens.
Don't go in there. Unlike my husband Copper, magic. Got no good use for that here. Mages keep to their college in Winterhold. Go bother them. Wish the Jarl's wizard would up and leave with you. I should remind Copper to clean this place up. Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
Lario, perhaps you come over later and show me how you make that delectable cream sauce.
Why stick to cream, my lady, when I can taste you drenched in my newest culinary flavor?
Oh my, whatever did you have in mind?
A large
Now you just tell me if you need something.
lichen to restore our stamina and make your skin sensitive to shock.
Antlers? Lichen? Why do you always have to
Sovngarde? Oh, a beautiful place, I'm sure.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink. Need something?
Okay, so Khajiit will go back to the warrens. Apparently there is something going on there, so Khajiit will look. Aside from the hanging moose.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want? That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. Uh-huh.
I'll be damned. Someone who actually escaped Sidna Mine. You're the talk of the Warrens. He's a damn tyrant, always being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us. They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing? Typical. You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, if nothing else, Khajiit can persuade him with these claws, yes? Khajiit is good at that. Khajiit would hate to be whoever used to leave him there. Oh?
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Well, he's not talking. Wait, this was...
Huh?
Oh, you. You walkers remember this fool who tried to beat us up last time. Bet a lot of good that did for you.
They say the drowned don't suffer. That's unfortunate, given the layout of this city. There's always safety in the shadows for those who embrace it. True enough. And is the dark a friend to you? I can't read you as well as the others. Your heart beats with neither pity nor malice. Your bones speak in an unfamiliar tongue. Typically, the Warrens only beckon those who seek death. Can you hear it? Such sweet music. Many who reside here would not share such sentiments. For them, the music eats away at their insides. An astute observation. Most are too quick to trust their eyes, even as their blood curdles inside. Others don't trust their eyes enough. It's how I hide in plain sight, outside the very walls they seek to trap me in. I would ask you the same. Your body is unlike the others. It doesn't betray your thoughts. I'm curious as to why. That you are. And the dragons are your prey. Agreed. I will tell you what I am, and you can respond as you see fit. To put it bluntly, I am a killer. Just as mothers nurse their young, or a thief is compelled to steal, I crave the kill. Theirs is not my way. I don't like to have my victims chosen for me, nor do I prescribe to the tenets of Sithis. What I do is for my own pleasure, and to do it any other way would spoil the kill. And how, may I ask, do you deliver these souls to the void? No, don't tell me. Some things are best left to the imagination.
Well, to some, Khajiit would be a cold, merciless killer. Just as the dragons he has put into the ground, yes? Oh, wait, you can't.
Yes, I've heard tales that the Order is extinct. Still, if lives are left to flourish, then death will flourish, and the shadow scales will return. None. Mortals are like instruments, and they all make their own sound. Whether it's the creak of an old man, or the squeal of a young child. Their throes of panic are sweet, their cries to the gods divine. An innocent child is like a glass of unspoiled milk. Only in the void can they be preserved. Shadow hides you.
Khajiit did not like the way that story was going. Wait a minute. Khajiit recognizes this place. At least the name. House Dres. He was the person who was trying to uncover the conspiracy with Madanach and Thonar. This is where he lived. And he had a child on the way. Poor guy. Oh, requires key. Dara. Okay, the gate. Wait, this is the beggar that wants the statue. No. That is one person Khajiit will not help. Defile a perfectly good temple.
What was it like, sitting a mine? We've all been talking about your escape, and being pardoned after. Amazing.
No, not him. Khajiit feels like he is missing something here. Aside from the obvious, well, clearly the obvious is not the answer here.
The dust. We can't even blame this one on Jira. Now, some people might fault the Silverbloods for these lovely accommodations. If you ever meet someone like that, it's best to keep your distance, because that person not only lacks common sense, but is probably a skooma addict. For you see, a good businessman, and the Silverbloods, well, they are good businessmen. They don't let valuable property die. And that's all our friend here was. Property. But now, he's finally free. In reality, yes. But in the eyes of the law, no. Although his wages bordered on slavery, that fine line is what separates the villains from the virtuous. You might say I'm here to acquire property. Slaves. I promise them fortune and glory. and give them a life of bondage. But that was before I learned that my mother was born a slave, like Saint Alessia herself. So now I no longer acquire slaves. I plan to free one. But right now, I'm just thirsty. Let's discuss this over at the inn, shall we?
Khajiit had a feeling this one was part of it. Not this one, but
you know, they say ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth. But I've found if you give a man enough ale, he'll give you his blood for free.
Well, that's disturbing.
They say this city once belonged to the dwarves. Hard to believe, isn't it? Can you imagine? Dwarves running up and down the paths. Children in their 20 dwarven hats.
Khajiit does not think that the dwemer were pointy heads. Those are the Colovians, yes? Wait a minute. Now Khajiit will need to go back to Varnath. Get on stock. Okay. Khajiit wonders if the water is safe to drink with all of these things. All of these plants in the water, yes? Okay, we wait for Varnath.
Klepper, my good man. How's married life?
Disappointing?
I'm sorry to hear it. But I've been in your shoes. It's still better than walking on bare feet.
How about drink? None of that local piss. Real Blackbriar mead, fresh from Riften.
You read my mind, Klepper. A bottle of Blackbriar Reserve for me and my good friend here. All right, that's better. Now that we're settled, I take it you're going to have some questions. Yep, and I had no problems doing it. I convinced myself I was giving them a better life. The slave masters I know make sure their property is well rested. You get a bed and 3 square meals a day. Of course, there's that pesky matter of losing your personal freedom that makes any benefits seem lousy in retrospect. All sorts of people, from all walks of life. There are those who want the labour, and others who want to make a political statement. Then there are those whose interests are more, well, you know, carnal. It really depends on what kind of property you're looking to purchase. The market changes, but generally, slaves fall into 3 categories. The hard labour, to work in the mines and the fields. The house labour, as in washing dishes, cleaning linens, sweeping the floor. And of course, the one thing that is always in demand is whores. Men, women, beasts, A noble is not a noble, without a harem to call their own. That's why I haven't technically defected. As in, I'm still working on how I plan to betray them. I was kind of hoping you'd help me. Illegal, immoral, and downright mean. But that doesn't stop people from doing it, just like anything else that's profitable. But these folks are remnants of the old House Dres. People who consider slavery to be as natural as breathing. For them, it's more than just the money. It's tradition. True, but promise a man enough gold, and he'll do unspeakable things, even to his own character. Ah, all right, that's better. Now that we're settled, I take it you're going to have some questions. Yeah, she was a girl from a small town in Whiterun by the name of Riverwood. They promised her a fortune in gold and gave her chains of iron. Did I say Riverwood? I get these small Nord villages confused. It was another one. Riverwood's been on my mind because, well, you know, dragons. Well, you might say we share a striking resemblance. She recognized me immediately, of course, but didn't say a word. It turns out that one of the guards had took pity on her and raised me as his own. Sad story. But I aim to make sure it has a happy ending. Ah, all right, that's better. Now that I was going to start by doing my old job, recruiting a miner. Not as a slave, but as bait. You see, I haven't been delivering any slaves as of late, and my employers have told me not to return until I do so. So I need someone to serve as my prisoner and get me inside. Then it's just a matter of finding her and finding a way out.
Khajiit has a bad feeling about these.
Oh, excellent. With you posing as a slave, I don't have to put one of these poor saps in danger.
What did Khajiit get himself into?
Well, that's the tricky part. She spent her whole life working the mines, but age is catching up with her. The old ones, they usually get auctioned off as chambermaids up at the old Rothvine Manor, up north. But whether you're a new slave or an old one, before anybody goes to auction, they first get sent to the docks in Shattered Plank Cave. Well, basically we can try either location, but it depends on what kind of cover story we're going to use. That will determine our next move. Oh, all right, that's better. Now that So I need someone to serve as my prisoner. Oh, excellent. Well, basically we can try either location, but it depends on what kind of cover story we're going to use. That will determine our next move.
Khajiit are typically used for hard labor, so Khajiit thinks this is probably the safest way to go, easiest cover.
You took the thoughts right out of my mind. Most of the miners I bring them are sickly, but a healthy specimen like yourself will fetch a good price. All right, then it's settled. Find some miner's clothes and meet me at the docks in Solitude when you're ready.
Well, on the bright side, at least it's not going to go immediately. That would have, yeah. Okay. Oh, oh. Well, if nothing else, it is, killed off a good chunk of the night, yes? Okay. So Khajiit will now go to the palace. There is usually things going on inside the palace. Things that Khajiit can do. So, we go in.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Another silver blood.
Season for sure. What? I don't understand what you mean.
Excavation, I can. Right after I finish my book, we'll start excavating the Shorn's Hell again.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think you won't need
You know what? Khajiit needs more than anything else. It's a place to live out here. Khajiit needs to talk to the Jarl about that. Why does Khajiit hear noisy? Because Khajiit sees noisy plant. And okay. Khajiit will always gladly take noisy plant. Yes, silly doggy. Not more. Not less, more like it. Wait a minute. There's Gorza. Where is her apprentice? That is not her apprentice. That looks more like a, brother? Fascinating. Palace kitchens.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off. Be careful.
Okay, so Khajiit thinks that must be the steward.
You! Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne. But watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless.
Yes. Well, there is Tacitus. Khajiit still wonders where he was sleeping.
Not Tacitus.
The only thing we need to discuss is how many men it'll take to flush them out of the hills.
It's not that simple, England. There are reports of Forsworn here in the city.
It doesn't matter if they're in the city. We fight them where they live, we won't have to fight them here.
They live here too, my Jarl. That's what I'm telling you. Igmund, we need to talk about the Silverblood family.
They need to talk a lot, yes? Won't say nothing.
By killing Madanach, you freed Markarth from his hidden tyranny. On behalf of the city, I thank you. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
I'm Igmund's uncle. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
So the steward handles the bounties here, not the inns. Fascinating. Okay.
It's about the Hall of the Dead. No, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right? I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. tread lightly in the hall. We don't know what's in there.
Okay, so something has been eating Markarth's
Not
dead.
many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten. You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Okay. So Khajiit was a cannibal. That is why he turned to skooma, perhaps. It would make lots of sense, yes?
You've returned. What happened? Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward. Have yourself a great day.
So Khajiit fixed one problem rather quickly.
Uncle Calcel.
What is it, nephew? Can't you see I'm trying to think here?
I just wanted to know if you needed anything.
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Are you sure?
Stop bothering me, I can't.
Okay.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Magic. That's what they always want. Never history. Never the secrets of the lost races. No, just little spells and enchantments. You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still functional, even after thousands of years. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye.
Khajiit is going to need to find another way to get those dwarven plague boats back. And Khajiit has a new pet. He's so cute. A dwemer armored mud crab. Okay, into Chuanzel. They're going dwemer digging. Yes! Lots of fun. Lots of metal, hopefully. Our new little friend is probably not going to help us much in combat, but he is sure cute, yes? Look at him. Khajiit did not mean to do that, obviously. Okay, Khajiit supposes we go this way. Oh, look at that. A spider. And some iron. Khajiit can always use more iron ore. And hopefully we don't run into any more guardians, yes? Do you remember the last video? 2 silver ore guardians. Killed one of the forsworn miners. More iron. There is something up there, but Khajiit will have to get it from a different angle. See? Looks like more dwemer junk and a potion, maybe? Yes, potion, a dagger, and some scrap. Okay. Khajiit thought he saw something there. Khajiit was right. Apparently this excavation has turned up fair amounts of iron to mine up. And another one. Do you see the spider? Just sitting off to the side.
We're still around.
Frostbite spider venom does not seem to affect Khajiit that much anymore. That is good to see. And another ore vein. Will there be another guardian? Who knows?
Yes, my thane?
Khajiit wonders if you all remember the issues
I am
Khajiit
sworn
had
to
with
carry
those
your
spider
burdens.
nests.
I'll guard you with my life.
Okay, big open area. Giant hole in the ceiling. Nime must be here. Okay. Big spider, not so much of a problem, no? Oh boy. The things Khajiit does to get alchemy components. Really fascinating. Not from Alethius. Salonia. We've been saddled with some researchers who can't go 4 steps without examining something and they fight about as well as you'd think. Probably worse. Strom at least has some magical competence, but none of them can swing a sword. Erge and Craig seem up to something, so I'll have to keep an eye on them. But Stobin assures me they're trustworthy. Alethius. Okay. How about we head back? Tell Calcerno the good news, yes? Probably for the best we head back at this point anyway. Khajiit is almost overweight. As is Lydia and his pet, both Craig. So much junk. Khajiit feels like it's going to be one of them, yes? Okay. But on the bright side, Khajiit had wanted to talk to Lorza's brother, They live together, and there is a working smithy in there. Surely he must be a smith too, yes?
I have things to study. What is it? You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stobin's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stobin, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. pleasant chat. Until then...
I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price. Anything. Served in the Legion with my sister Gorza for over 10 years. We've seen every piece you can imagine. Have you met her? She runs the forge near the smelter. Just don't bother talking to her apprentice. Boy has no talent. Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested? Good hunting. Take a look.
So that's true orcs who need Daedra hearts. Not making this easy on poor Khajiit, is it?
Still here. It would be my pleasure.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
Khajiit also has lots to smelt. So we smelt first before we go to outside and sell off everything else. Lots of ingots for Khajiit to take too. Okay, what does Khajiit need for the Dwarven plate boots? A steel ingot, an iron ingot, and 2 leather strips. Okay, there is the iron ingot. There is the steel ingot. There are 2 leather strips sitting around.
How's the forge?
It's fine. Much better than the rickety tools I had in the Legion.
Remember that old rusty sword I had? That thing must have had over 100 chips in it.
Well, if you had learned to swing it correctly. The sword is an extension of the arm, not a meat cleaver.
I was about to say how impressed I was that you always managed to put it back together.
Flattery doesn't suit you, Don Ward.
Khajiit agrees with that statement. No leather strips, huh? Khajiit will just have to buy them then.
I'm the Jarl. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
And would you look at that? Khajiit gets a little stronger on top of it all. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So into smithing it goes. Khajiit can now improve on magical gear, which is good. Khajiit thinks he will need to do so. Most notably for his Lydia. Khajiit needs to go talk to Calcermo about the dwarven plate books. Khajiit inadvertently sold them before, but he just made a replacement.
Good to see you. You are? Very good. May I see it? Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on dwemer craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth.
Yeah, very good.
Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution to the advancement of a dwemer scholarship.
Okay.
I bid you safe travels.
Okay, Katenai-jo is still way down, so first things first, we go and pay a couple of visits. There is a potion shop nearby. Katenai-jo must investigate first, yes? And then he must go back to Arnleif and talk to the
Need something? Take a look.
Scratch that. Katenai-jo does not need to do that. Oh. Katenai-jo forgot. He has a mammoth tusk. He must go all the way back to Dresden and give it to Madesi.
Until next time.
Yes, definitely.
It's down the stairs, dear. Just come right in. The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs. Now, you let me know if you... I have potions for disease. Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has. Thank you. I have herbs to mix.
And he really easy courier job for Katenai-jo. It will be no problems, yes. Wait. Already dead. Wait, is this where Khajiit came out from? Yes, it is. Khajiit does not wish to go all the way back to Sidna Mine the wrong way. So we give these to the steward, and then we head all the way back to Riften to give Madasi his little bone. Khajiit still has not found a second flawless sapphire yet.
It doesn't matter if they're in the city. We fight them where they live. We won't have to fight them here.
They live here. I'm Igman. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
If you see any signs of towns,
That was good money for such a simple courier job. Did you see that pop up? Khajiit has somewhere else he needs to go to now, yes? Okay. There is no marker. Fascinating. But that is not as important, no? Okay. Okay, let us go give the task to Madasi.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing.
Beautiful. Greetings, Honor. The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Safe travels, Land.
And now, as always, we go back home, drop off all of the junk we got, which is admittedly mostly dwemer ingots, but that is okay. Yes, see? Most of Khajiit's wages came from those dwemer ingots. They add up. Khajiit is not going to lie. Okay, flawless sapphire. Khajiit has only one. Khajiit should put it in the safe for other people. Khajiit has a safe for that. That sapphire should probably go in there too. In case Khajiit decides to inadvertently be stupid and use it.
Good to see you. Come on in.
But that probably won't happen.
Papa, you're back. Did you bring me anything? Wow. Thanks.
Have an apple. Okay, first things first. Khajiit has flawless sapphire. It goes in. Khajiit also has some nern roots, yes? Noisy plants go in the safe. Khajiit is now halfway. That one is taking forever. Seriously. Okay, Blackfire Reserve goes in. Green apples go in. Onions, potato. Yes, you all know how these goes by now. And yeah, that's about it. Okay. Khajiit needs to look at his lichens. Khajiit will plant one. Khajiit feels like he needs to plant one. Khajiit is not sure if he has one planted at the other place. Uh-oh.
Someone there?
Another dragon? Like mosquitoes in your trousers, yes? Ether dragon. Okay, susceptible to shock. Khajiit has shocks. Dragon. When he doesn't miss. Fortification, regeneration, and a quick dose. Well, at least that will be Whoa. Khajiit and meats. As annoying as this dragon is, he's like a pretty. Khajiit will need to down a distraction potion. And then probably make more after the fight, yes? Khajiit will now need to bolster his health. Okay, we pound back this draft. And Khajiit should be okay on health for now. Khajiit needs more magic. Okay, now the potion of health. Sorry, Lydia. Okay. This dragon is quite annoying. Khajiit is going to need to make more magica potions and health potions. Finally. Lydia, Khajiit is glad you did not die. Okay.
What's on your mind? I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, another round of inventory management. Apologies. Khajiit knows you walkers are not the biggest fans of these. But Khajiit has to do what Khajiit has to do, yes? Khajiit needs to make health and magical potions. And distraction potions. Khajiit has lots to make. Okay. Distraction. Only 2. Not many.
Good job.
Okay,
You
there
know
we
what
go.
you're doing.
Khajiit also needs to make the straight health.
Good morning.
Right. That is not a good health potion to make. This one, on the other hand, yeah, it's crap, but it's something. That will keep Khajiit out of trouble. And magical potions. Khajiit will use dragon teeth. Yes, that will do pretty well. That will hold. And that should be it, yes? Now this one is sure he's hearing quite the voices of but Katenai-jo, why make so many health potions and not so many magicka? Well, it's just a simple matter of quality over quantity, yes? The magical potions are just simply better than the health potions. Okay. Fire, shock, one-handed, marksman, block. Alright, Khajiit has a smithing to put up. And yes, Khajiit is good to go with everything else. Yes. Okay. We put the ingredients back. Oh, right. Khajiit got another noisy plant.
Up for a little hunting?
Okay. Wait a minute. Khajiit forgot to put the Nernroot back. Not the heaviest thing to worry about, but Khajiit has an amulet to put back. Khajiit has 4 amulets of Talos. Khajiit does not need 4 amulets of Talos. Only 3. Just like 3 amulets of Akatosh. Well, for building. Khajiit will show you once the opportunity comes up. But for now, Khajiit will wear the 4th amulet of Talos. Simply because he is too lazy to go and sell again. Do you blame him? Khajiit does not blame him. Okay. All the way... Yes, all the way back to Understone Keep. Khajiit has many things to do. And if Khajiit remembers, just from the looks of things, and Chuanzel looks like it's going to be quite huge. As in, Khajiit is not nearly going to have enough time to explore the entire thing. And there will be lots of going back and forth. This one will promise you that. Thinks the guards have lost their minds again. Only this one will get himself singed on his own flame spell. Really? Falmer right out of the gate. Fascinating. Well, that will keep these ones stocked up on poisons. Wow. Look at this. Say what you will about the dwemer, they know how to build things. Oh, Falmer here. Something new. And no resist magic. Another. Okay, that hurt. Apple pie, roast goat. Down the hatch. Okay, health regeneration. Stamina regeneration. Oh. Well, that was graceful.